In the vast ancient landscapes of the Namib Desert, one of the oldest and driest places on Earth, a truly remarkable living being resides. This is not an animal, but a plant. It is called Welwitschia mirabilis. This plant is a true survivor, a living fossil that has watched the world change for thousands of years. It looks like something from another time, or perhaps even another planet. Found only in the coastal desert where Namibia meets Angola, this plant stands as a testament to the sheer tenacity of life. It has mastered the art of living where almost nothing else can, a silent guardian of the sandy plains that stretch out to the horizon, enduring the relentless sun and the scarcity of rain. The appearance of Welwitschia is quite extraordinary, unlike any other plant you might encounter. It does not grow tall like a tree, nor does it have the delicate flowers we often associate with plant life. Instead, it has a short, thick, woody stem that barely rises above the sandy ground. From this sturdy base it grows only 2 leaves. These are not ordinary leaves. They continue to grow throughout the plant's entire long life. As the decades and centuries pass, the harsh desert winds tear and fray these 2 enormous leaves into a tangled, ribbon-like mess that sprawls across the sand, making the plant look like a strange, discarded heap of leathery straps. What is truly fascinating is that these are the only 2 leaves the plant will ever have. From the moment it sprouts as a tiny seedling, these 2 leaves emerge and begin their slow, unending journey of growth. They can reach lengths of several meters, becoming gray-green and weathered with age. The stem, which can grow to be over a meter wide, is like a giant woody turnip, mostly buried in the sand. It is this unusual form, this commitment to just 2 leaves and a stubborn, low-lying stem, that sets Welwitschia apart. It is a design born from necessity, a perfect adaptation for a life of extreme hardship and incredible longevity in the desert. This plant is often called a living fossil for a very good reason. Its ancestors were around during the time of the dinosaurs, in the Jurassic period. While the world around it changed dramatically, and countless species appeared and vanished, Welwitschia has remained remarkably unchanged. It is a lonely survivor, the only remaining species in its entire order. Seeing a Welwitschia is like looking back through a window into a prehistoric world. It connects us to a deep botanical history, reminding us of the ancient lines of life that have persisted against all odds, quietly thriving in one of the most inhospitable corners of our planet. Surviving in the Namib Desert is an immense challenge. Rainfall is incredibly scarce, sometimes not appearing for years at a time. The sun is scorching and the ground is dry and unforgiving. So, how does Welwitschia manage to live here? It has developed some truly ingenious methods for finding and conserving water. One of its most important tricks is its ability to harvest moisture directly from the air. The desert is often visited by thick fogs that roll in from the cold Atlantic Ocean. These fogs are a lifeline for many of the desert's inhabitants, and Welwitschia is a master at using them to its advantage. The plant's 2 enormous, sprawling leaves are perfectly designed for this task. They have thousands of tiny pores on their surface called stomata. At night, when the cool, moist fog settles over the desert, these pores open up. They act like tiny mouths, drinking in the water droplets from the fog. This process allows the plant to absorb a significant amount of water without ever needing a drop of rain. It is a clever strategy that turns a seemingly empty desert air into a vital source of hydration. This method of fog basking is the secret to its daily survival, a quiet and patient way of quenching its thirst in a world defined by dryness. Beyond the leaves, Welwitschia also has a remarkable root system. It has a long, deep taproot that can stretch far down into the earth, searching for any underground water sources that might exist deep beneath the sand. This taproot acts as an anchor, holding the plant firmly in place against the strong desert winds, but its primary role is to seek out hidden reserves of moisture. In addition to this deep root, it also has a network of shallow roots that spread out just below the surface. These roots are ready to absorb any rare rainfall or dew that might grace the desert floor, ensuring no opportunity for water is ever missed. This dual system of water collection, from the air with its leaves and from the ground with its roots, makes Welwitschia incredibly resilient. It does not rely on a single source of water, but instead takes advantage of every possible opportunity the harsh environment provides. This adaptability is the hallmark of a true survivor. By combining the ability to drink fog with the capacity to probe deep for groundwater, the plant has created a secure existence for itself. It is a living lesson in how to thrive by making the most of what is available, no matter how little that may be. One of the most astonishing things about Welwitschia is its incredible lifespan. These plants are among the oldest living things on our planet. Many of the large individuals we see today were already growing long before many of our oldest cities were built. Scientists have estimated that the largest Welwitschia plants can be over 1,500 years old, with some perhaps even reaching 2,000 years of age. This means that some of these plants were seedlings during the time of the Roman Empire. Their lives are measured not in seasons or years but in centuries and millennia, a timescale that is difficult for us to truly comprehend. This long life is closely linked to its extremely slow rate of growth. In an environment where resources like water and nutrients are incredibly scarce, growing quickly would be a foolish and wasteful strategy. Instead, Welwitschia grows at a glacial pace. Its two leaves extend by only a few centimeters each year, and its woody stem thickens almost imperceptibly. This slow and steady approach is a form of conservation. By using very little energy, the plant can endure long periods of drought and hardship that would kill other, faster-growing species. It is the ultimate strategy of patience, waiting out the bad times and slowly building its strength over centuries. This slow life strategy also extends to its reproduction. Welwitschia produces cones similar to those of pine trees, which contain its seeds. These seeds are small and have light, papery wings that allow them to be carried by the wind across the desert. However, the conditions for a seed to successfully sprout and grow into a new plant are extremely rare. A seed needs just the right amount of moisture at just the right time to begin its life. As a result, successful reproduction is an infrequent event, but because the parent plants live for so long, they have hundreds or even thousands of years to produce seeds, increasing the chances that at least a few will eventually find a suitable home. The combination of extreme longevity and slow growth is a perfect formula for survival in the Namib. The plant does not compete by growing fast or spreading quickly. Instead, it competes by enduring. It outlasts the droughts, the heat, and the changing seasons. Each ancient Welwitschia is a monument to this strategy of persistence. It teaches us that in some of the world's harshest places, the key to life is not speed or strength, but the ability to hold on, to grow slowly, and to wait patiently for the rare moments of opportunity that the desert provides. Welwitschia is more than just a botanical curiosity. It is a keystone of its desert ecosystem. In a landscape with very little vegetation, the plant provides essential shelter and food for a variety of desert creatures. Its large, tangled leaves offer shade from the relentless sun for lizards, snakes, and countless insects. Antelopes like the gemsbok and the black rhino have been known to chew on the leaves to get moisture during extreme droughts. The plant's cones also provide food for certain insects. In this way, Welwitschia acts as a small but vital oasis, a hub of life that helps support the wider desert community around it. For the people of Namibia, Welwitschia is a powerful national symbol. It is featured on the country's coat of arms, representing endurance and resilience. Its ability to survive for so long in such a difficult environment resonates deeply with the spirit of the nation. The plant is a source of pride and a reminder of the unique natural heritage of the land. It is known in the local Afrikaans language as Tweeblaar Kani Dude, which translates to two leaves that cannot die. This name perfectly captures the essence of the plant's character and its place in the hearts and minds of the Namibian people. Despite its incredible resilience, Welwitschia faces threats in the modern world. While the plants themselves are tough, their habitat is fragile. Increased mining activities, vehicle tracks from tourism that damage the soil and the shallow roots, and the illegal collection of plants and seeds all pose a danger. Climate change also presents a potential threat, as any significant change to the fog patterns that these plants depend on could have a devastating impact. Because they grow so slowly, any damage to a population can take centuries, or even millennia, to recover from. Protection is therefore absolutely essential. The story of Welwitschia is a profound lesson in survival. It shows us that life can find a way to flourish in the most unlikely of places, through patience, adaptation, and a deep connection to its environment. This ancient plant is a living link to our planet's distant past and a symbol of hope for the future. Protecting Welwitschia and its desert home is not just about saving a single species. It is about preserving a story of resilience that has been unfolding for millions of years, a story that continues to inspire awe and teach us about the extraordinary power and persistence of life itself.